Hello, good afternoon. Today is 2022, April 30th, Saturday. So wish you a happy weekend ahead. Now, I'm studying KVMZ now. When I want to do the exercise, normally I wish to do some kind of change and to suit my own style. I mean, I copy the whole thing from the lecturer, from my teacher, but some lines I have to copy. So, to resemble this one, I can just copy to my editor, that is Emacs. I can type in. It's okay for one line, but suppose I want to type in a lot, that would be need a lot of typing and always not fun for typing. As a part-time programmer, I don't like to do anything that use. I will reduce manual work as much as possible and let the computer to help me. In this case, why not use OCR? Okay, so I use the case snip. Of course, you can have the equivalent program in Windows, but for Linux, there's one other tool that can use is just highlight and copy the part of the text. And part of the text is stored in my home directory. No, where's that? Yeah, hey, case snip. And I keybind to O in my Emacs, and I found it. And then, yeah, then I got it. Yeah, not perfect, but anyway, that's okay. Yeah, no. Why? That's not very good. Let's try again. Case snip. Yeah, maybe let's copy the whole thing. That's one. Oh, now slide it better. Yeah, slide it better. Shell stream, CLS primary blue returned. Yeah, perfect. But the location is a bit not so good. I don't know, but yeah, maybe some improvement. But for the time being, just for illustration, it works. Which means that we don't need to type, and yet I got from my teacher the line that I wish to copy. Okay, that exactly the lines. Okay, this line and this line exactly the same now. Of course, that it doesn't need to do such kind of copying. If you just copy one line, you can copy and type it. But for a whole text, for example, whole program, using OCR is always a good idea. Okay, okay. Now, how did I do it? Um, and it's hard to remember how did I do it, but you have to trace back from the key binding O. This means that I must have I know the hard to find remember anyway. maybe I find OCR. Yeah, style OCR, and this style OCR, I use the Python print and the OCR pi. This means I use the result of OCR pi and then copy it back via Emacs. And how did I find that the OCR pi is on a few lines because most of the codes are in my class, the class collection, and then I use the class collection OCR tags. Should I go to see that OCR tags? And OCR tags, okay, the secret here. PYTSSARALT. This means that you got to import. Okay. If not Linux, you have to download. In Windows, you download this program. Okay. If you are Linux, you can just use this. Yeah, import this line. So, for those who are interested to do the same thing using OCR encoding, copying other people's codes in the internet or whatever that you cannot copy by pure text copying by clipboard, then you can use OCR. Okay, and using Python, you can always import that um, module, and then you can write a little code and then you can use the results and paste into the editor. And because I mentioned that Emacs is very flexible, you can always have the results from Python and then merge to the results in Emacs. And that's why again that I love to use Emacs because it's so flexible and can do whatever things that you want to do it almost limitless. Okay, and that's only one of the little illustration how to combine with the OCR capability of Python. Okay, thank you for listening to this little trick and hope to talk to you again later for another Python tips and tricks. Have a nice day.